Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of my first KL polish order. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that I made a pretty large KL polish order during her 50% off sale. I think it was like the day after Christmas or maybe a couple days after Christmas. I don't know. That whole time was like a blur of sitting on the couch and not doing anything. So it was somewhere around there. But she had 50% off, and then she had another deal where like if you order 3 polishes, you get the third one free. So I ended up getting these KL polishes. It was like $3.25 a bottle, including shipping, something like that. It was an amazing deal. I've been wanting to try them for a while just to see like if all the hype was totally worth it. And so at that price, I was just like, I'm sold, because I think they're normally $10. So I was like, okay, there's been a few I've been eyeing, so I just put together an order. I did swatch all these polishes already, so I do have an idea about application, coats, all of that stuff. The first thing I do want to say about these polishes is that I loved the brushes. Totally loved the brushes. They have a very wide brush, sort of like Sally Hansen Insta-Dry and also other Sally Hansen collections. I love this type of a wide brush. I feel like it makes application so much easier. It's sort of a curved wide brush, so it kind of really fits into that little curve of my nail perfectly. And I really only need maybe like a swipe or two per nail of the of the brush to get one coat down, and I love it. So that is one thing about these I did love. I feel like universally all of these polishes had amazing formulas, so I think they're worth the hype factor in my opinion. If you love a good cream like I do, to me, cream is my favorite finish. I know that's boring, but if I can get a good cream, like, to me that is perfection. And these all had some amazing formulas, so I do want to put that out there. So first I'm going to talk about the blue polishes I picked up from KL Polish. The first one is Aquarius 2. This is a navy base with like scattered holographic in there. This is part of the horoscope collection she put out kind of around maybe October. It came out like fallish. I watched Laura from Unapologetically Laura do a review of this collection, and when she put her swatch pictures up of this polish, I literally almost died. I was at work, I remember, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I knew as soon as I saw that picture that I would get this polish at some point in time. So when the 50% sale came up, this was the first polish I put in my cart. I was like, that looks amazing on Laura. I have to try it. So this had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaque, super sparkly on the nail. With that wide brush, application was super easy. I hardly had any cleanup at all. So I do want to say this was similar for me to Zoya Dream. So I do want to show these to you guys together. It made me think of it. Now that I have them side by side, they're obviously very different polishes to me. The particles in this are definitely bigger than this. These are like a little bit more finely, I don't know how they break them down, but they're more fine. And then this base color is just a little more bright. This has a little bit of a darker feel to it. But Dream for me was a 3-coat formula, where this is 2 coats on the nails. So they are a different look. I guess it just kind of depends what you like. I do think if you do like Dream, you would enjoy this, because I feel like this is just really pretty. If you enjoy those polishes that kind of look like a starry night, I love those in the winter. This is right up your alley. So this is limited edition. Once it is gone, it's gone. I did see that on an Instagram post yesterday. So if you are interested, I would definitely get on there and get it before it's gone, because it's beautiful. Next up for the blues, I have Cozy in there. This is sort of a like blue with a touch of green and gray, I feel. I thought this was a super interesting color to my collection. And I really thought this was super pretty on the nails. This could be a 1-coater depending how you apply. I use 2 coats on my nails because I am taking swatch pictures and you're getting really close in there. Usually 1 coat just doesn't photograph well, but just to wear, I would probably get away with one coat on some nails for this polish, depending on nail length too. My nails are a little shorter now, so, but I love this color. I think it's super pretty, super unique. When I did put it on, it did sort of remind me of Sample Size Me Up from China Glaze, which was in this year's fall collection. So I did want to show these to you guys side by side just so you can see. They look more similar on camera than they are looking to me in person. I feel like this has a little bit of like a green in there or something, and it's not as blue as this is showing up. I know on camera it's a little bit harder to capture that, but in person it is more apparent that this has like a touch of green or something in there. So if you're not a crazy nail polish person, you probably don't need both. If you are a crazy nail polish person, you do need both. I love this polish, you guys. I thought it was super pretty. Then next up for the bluish type colors is St. Clair. This polish, you guys, oh, it was a toss-up between this and Aquarius for my favorites out of this order. I am a sucker for these like lavender periwinkle blue type colors, and this formula is amazing. Colors like this, sometimes the formula is like horrid. It can get real chalky and streaky. This got opaque in 2 coats. The formula was just like super smooth, glide on the nail. Then with that super wide brush, I feel like I could have painted this on with my eyes closed. It was that good of a formula. So this pops off the nail. It's really bright, and I feel like it's perfect for like spring and summer. I would wear this in the spring. I would wear it as a pedicure in the summer, on my hands in the summer. And then I was sending all my swatch pictures last night of these that I liked to Carolina and Amy Sue, and Carolina said that's perfect for winter, and I was like, I wouldn't have really thought that, but when she said it, I was like, I could totally see it. So hopefully KL polish will come up in my random list soon, and I will get this as a full manicure because it's really pretty, you guys. So this did sort of remind me of You're Such a Budapest from OPI, which is another color I do love, but the formula on this is not as good as this, and the colors are not as close as I thought, actually. Again, that's like a crazy nail polish person talking. Regular people might be like, that's the same color. I know if I asked my husband, he would be like, those are the same thing. And my kids. But this is definitely more purple lavender. This is more of a periwinkle blue. But, you know, it is a similar look. And this is another polish I really do like. But the formula on this just isn't as good as this one. So if you love this type of color, I would definitely pick this polish up, because the formula, it just pushes it over the edge for me as to how good it is. Then I have a couple of greens to show you guys. So the first one I got is Mother of Dragons, and this is sort of like an ugly pretty green. I love these ugly pretty greens, you guys. And it has like a very beautiful shimmer that does show up on the nail. It's very glowy on the nail. This also had a great formula, 2 coats to get opaques, which you're going to see in the swatch picture. This did also remind me of a couple of things I have in my collection. So let me show those to you now. So this is I Must Have It from Wet n Wild. This was limited edition, so I don't know how hard it'd be to find on a D-stash or anything, but you can see these are fairly similar. I feel like this actually has a little more glow in it than the KL polish does. You can kind of see there at that angle. So is a darker. It has like a little bit more blackishness. It has a little bit more like black in it. I don't know. But they are extremely, extremely close. So, and then also it sort of reminded me of Wicked Liquid from the China Glaze Halloween collection. So I did want to show that to you guys side by side as well. So there's that, but I feel like this just has a little bit of a different finish on the nail. So, not exact dupes in my opinion on these 2 polishes either. Then the next green I picked up, oh, you guys, I love this color. This is called Mojito. So when their summer collection came out this year, this was in it. It was based on like Havana, And when I saw swatch pictures of that collection, I wanted to order the whole thing, and then I just kind of held off and didn't do it. But I felt like this was very unique to my collection. It's sort of it's like a darker green, but it's not a forest green. I don't know how to explain this color, but it's really, really, really pretty, you guys. Gorgeous formula. This was pretty much a one coater for me as well. If I were just not taking swatch pictures, I would definitely wear this at one coat just to wear around. Beautiful, beautiful color, pops off the nail. I think it's also very versatile too, because I could see wearing this in the fall. It came out in a summer collection, so I mean this would be like a beautiful pedicure, and I do think it is bright enough to say summer nails. So it's really pretty. But again, I was sort of reminded of another polish I have in my collection. So this is Stay Off My Lawn from OPI. This has a little bit of ugly bottle syndrome, so I'm sorry about that. But they're different though, because you can see this is definitely like a lighter and just more green. This is darker and like maybe a little bit more tealish. I just love this. I thought it was unique, and I thought it was pretty, and I loved the way it looked on the nails. So those are that. Then I picked up a couple of like purpley pinky type colors, and let me talk to you about those. So the first one is called Unfortunate Souls. This color kind of reminds me of a raisin. I like the way this really looked on the nails. It's very like chic and very, I don't know, just like, I just loved it. I thought it was really pretty. I think this would be beautiful on short nails or long nails. Sometimes when I have shorter nails, I like to wear darker colors because I think they look more put together, and I feel like this would give you that look on short nails. But on my long nails too, I think this would be beautiful if my nails ever grow out again, because I just keep having peelies and breaks, you guys. I'm dying. But this is really beautiful. But when I was going to order it, I was like, is this very close to one Hecla of a color from OPI? They were, in my mind, I thought they were closer. I mean, you could see there, that's like a totally different polish. This definitely has like more brown in there and like gray. I don't know, like I say, it's very, very like a raisin on the nail. And this is more bright. I do love this polish too if you don't have it. Beautiful polish. But this was just perfect formula. Beautiful. Then I picked up kind of like one of those grandma-y pinks. This is called Jane, and it's sort of like a raspberry but almost mauve leaning. I don't know. I loved this on the nails as well. I think this is a beautiful polish. It's not the most interesting color in the whole wide world, but the formula on it was so good. This was another one. It could have been a one coater. I did do 2 coats in the swatch pictures, but to wear out, I would do 1 coat. It's beautiful, you guys. I think this type of color is super flattering on a ton of skin tones, and I love the way it looks on my skin tone. You guys will see in the swatch pictures. I could just see this being like a go-to polish just for a lot of occasions too, because I feel like this is work appropriate. I know I get to wear whatever I want to work, but I know some people don't. So I feel like this is work appropriate. You could wear this to like any occasion, and it draws attention to the nail, but it's not like in your face too much for some people on the nail. To me, there's no such thing as too much, but I know for some people there is such a thing as too much. And I feel like this has a little bit of color, but it's not like, oh my gosh, what was she thinking when she put that on? So beautiful polish. Then I picked up a couple of browns. Look what a chocolate November does to someone. So I thought these looked really pretty on the pictures they had on the KL site. And one more thing to mention on the KL site that I do like is they show you the polish on 3 different skin tones. So they have someone that's very light, they have a medium type skin tone that's kind of like my skin tone, and then they have a darker skin tone. I really enjoy that when I'm shopping for polish, because it can look completely different on a super light skin tone compared to me. And sometimes a lot of colors are like too close to my skin tone, and when I put them on, it's like, ugh. and it looked really gorgeous on a light skin person. Or sometimes if you have a darker skin tone, like the color just pops so beautiful on dark skin tones, I think. And then my skin tone isn't that dark, and then I get it on and I'm kind of like, ugh. So I love that they have the 3 choices, sort of similar to what Zoya does on their site. I feel like that's really helpful for shoppers. I wish more brands would do it because it's just nice. So the first polish I picked up is called Taurus, and it's a very interesting brown. I had the pictures on the website kind of like suckered me into this because this isn't something I would normally pick out. But when I saw the model wearing it, I was like, that looks really pretty. So then I went on to where they show it on the 3 different skin tones, and I thought that could work. So this is really pretty on the nails, you guys. I really did enjoy this. Also, another great formula, 1 to 2 coater depending how you apply, just goes on super smooth. I hardly had any cleanup to do at all. Beautiful polish. But once I did start looking around in my collection, I did find that I had a very similar polish to this. So this is called Ice Burgers and Fries from OPI. This came out, gosh, I don't even know in what collection, but it is fairly old. And look at that. So they are closer than I would like to admit. And what's funny is I have this Ice Burgers and Fries, and I've probably worn it once. So I know the formula on this is better, but they are fairly close, just so you guys know. If you have Ice Burgers and Fries, you do not need this unless you're looking for a better formula. This does have a better formula. And then the last polish I picked up is called Miami Fever. And this is sort of like a mauve leaning brown or like a touch of pink. I don't know. Let me show them to you side by side so you can see that they are different. This is more of maybe like a terracotta type brown. I don't know, but I really loved this on the nails. I was surprised how much I loved this because I thought it's kind of like a neutrally thing, but it like really pops off my skin tone, and it's like brighter than you would expect, and but like neutral at the same time. I don't know. I loved it. I think my mom is gonna love this polish. This is like right up her alley for polish. So this polish is very unique in my collection. I did pull some other like browns and reddish type polishes I have, and I don't have anything exactly this shade, and I think that's because this isn't something I would normally pick. But again, the model picture wearing this just like totally got to me. I thought, man, that looks super cute on her. I should try it. Then I clicked over to it on the 3 skin tones, and I was like, this looks really pretty on the like medium type skin tone. So I'm glad that I decided to pick it, and I'm glad that they had the option to see it on somebody's skin tone similar to mine, because if not, I wouldn't have even gone to try this out at all. But this also had a great formula. My swatch picture is 2 coats. This does need the full 2 coats. But they go on super smooth. They literally go on like butter, you guys. That brush just really puts the polish where it needs to be for me. I really had hardly any cleanup on any of these polishes. I didn't get any cuticle flooding on any of these polishes. I can't say enough about this formula for the kale polish. I think it's amazing. I did not have any that needed 3 coats, that were watery, anything like that. So that is all of the polishes I picked up from the kale polish sale. I think I am sold on this brand. I do think some of the colors are very, very dupeable, like I did show you, but formulas are amazing. So I will be keeping an eye on new collections that they do put out, because I love the brush, love the formula, and I feel like they make colors that just I am drawn to. If you've been on the fence about trying kale polish, I think you should try it if you like a wide brush like I do. If you don't like a wide brush, I wouldn't do it, because I do feel like these brushes are wider even than the Sally Hansen Insta-Dries. So if you're not into those brushes, I wouldn't even go here, because these are wide. Oh, and then I had one more thing to tell you guys. So my friend V just started a polish YouTube channel. We've been chatting back and forth a little bit about her wanting to start a channel, and she finally did it. So please go over and check her out. She did a video of her top polishes for 2018. I think she has amazing polish taste based on her picks, and I think she is like a natural at YouTube, honestly. she just, I don't know, I was really drawn into the videos. So please go check her out. Please subscribe to her channel. Keep an eye out because she and I have a collaboration coming up, and I would really appreciate if you would go show her some love. I'll link her YouTube and Instagram down below. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. It was kind of long. I did order a lot of polish. I've been doing some more swatching, so I definitely have a couple more videos coming up. That's why I'm naked today. I have some more swatching to do. If you guys have not watched any of my recent videos, I am hosting a type of Instagram type challenge. I'm gonna be randomly drawing one mainstream polish and one indie polish, and then we will wear those polishes for 2 weeks. If you all are interested, the first 2 weeks, the first polishes are Nicole by OPI for mainstream and Polished for Days for indie. I think those are both really great brands. I have a ton of untried polish for days that I'm hoping to get on the nails. I don't have so many Nicole by OPIs. When I was looking at my collection, I was kind of like, oh, I've worn a lot of these already. So, but I'm going to try and show both equal love. If you are interested in participating, the hashtags are Nicole by OPI untrieds, Polished for Days untrieds. Tag me on your Instagram posts if you want. I love when people tag me on the Instagram post so that I can see what you're wearing, get inspiration. And we'll be wearing these 2 polishes till January 19th. I'm hoping to post new brands every Sunday. Hopefully my schedule can keep up with that. And I'm going to be posting a list of all the brands that I have that we'll be selecting from on Instagram. I may insert a few brands indie wise that I don't have that I know are popular, just because I know people will have them, and then on that week I'll stick to the mainstream only, I guess. So, and then I may also put in like one and only mainstream, one and only indie, because I have a ton of one and only indies, and that could take up a couple of weeks going through those. So keep an eye out for that list on my Instagram as well. That is it for this video. If you liked it, please make sure to click the like button down below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. And thanks you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video. I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.